time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And this one comes from instantramen.jp. Use the coupon code The Ramen Raider for a discount over there. Guy named Frank who curates some absolutely amazing instant ramen from Japan that you won't find anywhere else, especially not here. I get people saying, hey, wow, that looks really good. I'm going to go to my Asian grocery and see if I can find it. You won't. So there you go. Anyways, the one we got today is a Maruchan in collaboration with Try. Try is like Tokyo Ramen something. I can't remember what the Y stands for. But this is Toybox Shoyu Ramen, which is supposed to be like some of the best, what did he call it? Chicken forward shoyu with the some of the best chashu included in an instant noodle. So let's get it going. Here is our boiling 450 mils of water. We are going to add that second. We're gonna take this. We're gonna drop in our noodle block. Submerged. And then this is there's some veg and there's some chashu, dehydrated chashu. And it's not round, which I think makes it a little more interesting. Just one or two. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. That'll get plated nicely. And we'll put this on top, and we're going to give it a 5-minute. And there we go. And there we go. We're going. We're doing. It's happening. Stuff. So it's been really kind of the... Oh, that's right. This needs to go here. It'll warm up these sachets hanging out on top. Normally, of course, you'd have the bowl. You'd have the... yeah, it'd be a normal bowl. This one's gold colored. But see, what I do is I have to cut the bowl. Then I put it on my large form scanner and push it down and get it just lined up right, and it's just one shot, and then I just kind of clean up the edges, and that's that. There is a lot that goes into what I do that you might not know about. So let's see, last night I picked 4 varieties. I took pictures. I've got a DSLR sitting above my desk on a copy stand. All a copy stand is a platform, and then there's 2 lights, and then there's the camera on like a tripod pointing straight down. Usually a copy stand is used for taking pictures of text or papers instead of using a photocopier, but it's like a more, I guess, a better precise, I don't know, but it works great for what I do. And I take a picture of, like, say, the cup, and then open the cup up, and if there's like little bits and pieces in there, I'll put those in its own little chingling thingy, and take a picture of the noodle block. And then I've got to cut up the cup. Some cups have the paper on the outside that's like, kind of like if you go to Starbucks and you get a hot cup of coffee and they got that sleeve. It kind of is more like that. So you can just take off the label, and then you still have the cup, which I prefer. That makes my life a lot easier. The last one I did was a Nissan curry cup noodle, and that one, it's not that. The cup has like a foam outer coating, and then you have to like basically just slice up the cup. And I don't like doing that after I review. I like doing that before. So now I got those done, I have to go edit and scan everything, and then I get all the images edited, and then I do the posts. I've got macros on my keyboard for like for this show at the bottom, the episodes are at the bottom of each review, and it'll say watch me cook on Instant Noodle Recipe Time. That's M1 on my keyboard. It's a gaming keyboard, but I use those macros just for basically pasting text. Stuff like finished, click to enlarge, detail of the side panels, detail of the lid, detail of the packaging. I think that's all of them. Yeah, there's 5 of them. I really, honestly, I wish I had more macros. I just don't know that I could memorize more than 5 of them. But it's my whole thing about doing posts and reviewing is saving as much time as possible. Because the more time this stuff takes, the quicker I get burnt out. And I'm able to do 4 reviews a day right now, and I think my entire time then there's the shows. I think I've spent maybe 45 minutes now, maybe closer to an hour. But once it's all done, then I've got to take this video, put an intro in the front, put an outro in the back, take the video you're seeing right now, and then title it, push go, that's out the door. And schedule it on YouTube. And then for the picture that I take over there, once I'm done talking to you, I take the bowl, go over there, take kind of a side shot for the thumbnail. Then I take a shot from above. That's like the main glory picture. And once that's all done, I go and edit those up, get them all nice, and then I write my review, which generally is like, this one had this in it. I liked that. I didn't like this aspect of the noodle. The broth was this, the broth was that. The garnish was this and the garnish was that. Happy, sad, surprised, fascinating, unique, compelling, and then I give it a score. So that's what I do in a nutshell. I do have a how I review that I don't know if I'm due just yet to come out with another how I review video, but we might be getting there. We might be. Things change in my process, and I kind of like to document it. It's not always all that super necessary to do. Okay. Yeah, it looks downright gloomy outside. I've already walked like 7 miles in it today. Okay, so what I'm going to do for a more lovely plating experience for you to enjoy looking at is I'm going to take the chashu off. I'm going to put it right on here. Ah! Splap! There are certain sound effect words I really like. God, who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to my buddy Matt the other day. Esteemed colleague, author Matthew Bella, you should go onto Amazon or look for something called Fictionalia, spelled like how it sounds, like fiction and then A-L-I-A. Go download it. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything but time, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, Matthew, that'll be $45. Pay that. But we were talking about words and stuff, as we often do, and there's one word that always bugs me when I hear it said. It's usually said about something that's kind of like a felony stretch of a word. Felony stretch is a term that I heard when my wife used to work in retail, and they had loss prevention. Basically, people that like watched out for people stealing junk. And they would do a felony stretch, and right before they would do something criminal, they would go. It was like getting out the kinks of like honesty, I guess. But yeah, the word I'm thinking of though is botched, and I don't know. I've never heard anybody say that word that's been saying it in a way that seems like just. It's always like, I don't know, there's like all this extra stress to that, the way it's said. Buh, ch, tuh. You've got all these strong inflective parts of the word. Yeah, dude, that was botched, And most recently, it's all about elections and politics. That was a botched election. I just, and generally the people using that term are losing their court cases. So I don't know. Mmm. Noodle is wondrous. Raw. Nice oiliness to it. Oh, that is good. Yeah. After I'm done taking the beauty shots, I will try that Shoyu out. Oh, we need a bowl. Let's get a bowl. What is a fancy bowl that we could use for this? Oh, it's all the way at the bottom of the stack. Yeah, okay. It means I gotta like move all this stuff. But I want to use that bowl. And I'm probably gonna regret it. I don't know, I don't have all that great luck with this particular bowl, but I really like this bowl. And I think for Shoyu, it'll do just great. It's gonna be just great. Here, we'll put this here, we'll put this here. Alright. There we are. Make sure you can see what's in the bowl. You ever listen to Sesame Street Fever? Now there is an album. Doing the pigeon, doing the pigeon. Da, 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 da. What? There's what do you call it? Menma. Oh wow, that's really crunchy. That's pretty good. I'm gonna try this one because the first piece I got was a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I got a more fibrous piece of bamboo shoot, which isn't always so wondrous. Comb over your noodle. Alright, egg. The last of the eggs. Let's put you right there. Why? Why must you be a non-conformist egg? The other one did that too. Uh-oh. Somebody's talking about a soggy bottom on the British baking show. It's too underbaked. It's the children's baking show. It's not real. At least that's the way I feel about it. It's just like all these pretentious little British children making all these amazing foods. It's like, I don't see it. Not enough of them to actually do a show that they can have multiple seasons of, you know? Kind of like Deal or No Deal. Did somebody say they liked horses? No. Well, here's a horse. We'll give you a horse. What? How did you know I liked horses? Maybe they write a bio. I don't know. Uh-oh. There we are. Slight worried sound from me having to do with the locale of the Narutomaki, but I did find it, and there it is. Now we will add some seedliness. I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I'm gonna give a little bit of singe to this chashu. Not a whole hell of. Yeah, that's probably just about right. Okay, and a little bit. Excuse me. A little bit of shichimi. I will use the fancy shichimi. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very premium, delicious, and delightful one that came from a instant ramen.jp box sent by Frank over there. Thank you, sir. Let's rotate and reflect. Well, cool. That's it for me. Another part of the thing I didn't mention of the process of being the ramen raider and what I do, it's time to do some dishes. So, with that, it's been Oz the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.